Well, it's noon here, it's Central Time, and I hope you're doing well. And today we're going to be making a vest, and I think I talked about it last time, and someone wanted me to show you how it's done. See, that's that's the vest. So let's talk about this, and I'm going to move my phone out of my face because you already know what I look like. So let's get to this part here, and I'm going to show you what to do about this. So this is a size large, so this means that there is 21 inches from side to side, and I made a swatch. This is a number 5 yarn. That means bulky. And I used a 10.5 knitting needles. And so what you want to do is that you want to make a swatch and make sure that you have 15.5 inches for 4 stitches for 4 inches. So what you do is that you make your swatch, and I have 15 stitches for 4 inches. And that's what you want. So if you don't have that, you change your needles until you do. So that is called the gauge. So now this is what you do. And I talked about this before, but it's interesting. I made a little design of my vest. So let me show you what to do. Thank you, thank you. So I know this is a wonderful, wonderful color, and I inherited this yarn. So it's called Unger, and it has been, they don't sell it anymore, but okay. So you do your design, and this is the cool part about the vest. See, what happens is that you don't have to do anything in the front as far as the neck. You just need to worry about the sides, because what happens is that you knit straight. See, you knit straight. You do not take anything off for the neck, and when you wear it, this opens like so. So it looks very, very pretty, and you don't have to worry about that taking off for the neck. So that is it. And so what happens here is that you want, this is a double seat stitch. Now a double seat stitch, and I do not have an even number like what the stitch calls for. So because I have 81 stitches, and the reason is that when you sew the sides, you want to have the same stitch on one side and the other so that you don't see where the seam is. And I'm going to get this closer so that you can see the seam is right there, because I can feel it from the back, but you cannot see it in the front. That is why I am I'm using an odd number stitches. So, and this is how the stitch is made. So you knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl the whole row. And then on the other side you do the same as what the stitch looks like. So if it looks like a knit, you knit, and if it looks like a purl, you purl. And then you alternate those two rows. And we do have a tutorial on YouTube on the double seat stitch, so please watch it, because it's a very interesting stitch. It makes it look very pretty, and I'm making a little sweater for my grandson, and look how pretty that looks. So it's the same stitch, but it's just very pretty. So what you want to do is do that, and then I am going to have a tutorial on how to take off for the arms. And you just need to take off, like, first you need to take off 5, which I have in my paper, and I'm going to be showing that to you too. So first you take 5, and this is the back, but then in parentheses I have what you end up having in the front. So you know, one side and then the other. So I am going to have a picture of this online, so like that you can see it. And this is a very, very pretty vest. I will make a tutorial and Anna can put it up on the internet. So originally this is made with this yarn, but any bulky yarn will do, or any bulky yarn. So it's called driftwood, but I don't think they make it any longer. So that's what it is. And then also I finished this with 2 different yarns. So I did 1 row of single crochet with the same yarn, and then I did another row with a contrasting color. I used 2 different yarns, but with a brown, and it looks very pretty, see? So that's what it is. And any questions, please write me. And are you there? Are you there? So anyway, I'm going to have that tutorial. I'm going to show you how to take off for the sleeves. And this is a very, very pretty thing. I have 21 inches from one side to the other because that's my measurements. Now you know. And it looks very pretty. I had it on. I don't remember if it was last time or the time before, and people wanted me to show you how to do it. So I will have a tutorial, and please look it up. And I thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. And okay, well, that's going to be all for today. Please look up at the tutorial, but first, please make your swatch, because this is a project that you can make like in that week between Christmas and New Year's, because you will have more time to sit and do something for yourself. And make sure that you have 15.5 stitches for 4 inches, so like that we can have the 81. Measure yourself, because I measured 42 around my the belly part, that my tummy part. So now you know. But measure yourself and do that. You're going to I have 15.5 stitches for 4 inches. I have 15.5 stitches for 4 inches. In order to have 21 inches, how many stitches do I need? So I'm going to multiply the 2 crossed given numbers. We don't know that one, but we know these 3. I know that 15.5 stitches give me 4 inches, and in order to have 21, so I multiply 15.5 times 21, so that by that it's the 2 cross given numbers, and then the result I'm going to divide by the leftover number, which is 4, and so that gives me 81. 81 stitches is what I have in my vest. And so get your yarn, get the needles that you want to use. Make sure that you have 15.5 stitches for 4 inches. Or you do your math, because you can use any yarn with any needles and do your math, measure yourself, and that's it. Because we do have a tutorial on how to do that also. So I will be seeing you next time, and next time we're going to have a, a child sweater, because I'm making one for my grandson, and he's 2 years old, but he's big, so I'm making it the size 6, because that's the measurements that he wears, a size 6. He's a big boy. So please take care of yourselves, and thank you very much for being with us. And Anna says hi, and thank you very much for watching us, and for following us. And you keep have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year's. But I'll see you next Wednesday, and next Wednesday we will do the child sweater. And be well and take care, and thank you very much.